Today we're finally going to hopefully finish, maybe not today, but we're working on the sheep shelter, the mobile sheep shelter. And I say we, but I'm not doing any of it. So let me show you what we're doing. So this is our mobile sheep shelter, and right now it doesn't move and it doesn't have a roof. So, things we have to do. We have to fix the wheel wells because they're rubbing. And then we have to put the top at an angle so when it rains, the rain washes off the roof. So right now he's working on cutting that. So this is the roof panels, and it's just plastic. It might be PVC, I'm not sure, but it's plastic, so it's lighter than the zinc roofs that are normally used on homes. This, of course, could also be used on homes. That's what it's made for. But we have that, and we bought some more of the metal tubes. And he's got his, Ulysses has his, soldering equipment out here. He's used a big cable and hooked it up into the house electricity. I'm going to show you that just because the first time I saw it, I was kind of shocked. Safety isn't as big an issue here as it is in the States. So this is his cable. And it goes to my 220 connection. My son used to say that these are suicide cables. Not the safest way to do this, but they've done it this way since I've moved in, so that's what we've got. I'm actually really glad to see he has safety glasses. While Ulysses continues to work on that, I am finishing the table. I'm sanding it one more time with a finer sandpaper, and then I will varnish it. I'll probably varnish it after lunch so that we can eat there. Oh, I just lost my shoe. I'll varnish it after lunch so that we can eat on it, and then the varnish will have plenty of time to dry. It's early enough I probably could, but I'm gonna wait. Ulysses has been having some trouble with his welding equipment, but he's getting it done. So the frame is now put back together at an angle, and he's putting these two braces up, and just told me that I'm short one panel for the roof, so I'm gonna get that tomorrow. But he's cutting these out and putting it together. And I thought while I'm out here, I'll show you the sheep, only because today is Pink's first full day outside. She has been inside, oh gosh, I think for like 3 weeks. Because of her sun sensitivity, I think I said it in a recent video, I finally admitted it was sun sensitivity, and Caitlin had it a little bit too. So Katie was in for about a week and a half, and then she wanted to go out, and Pink didn't really want to go out, and you could see they're kind of sitting in the sun. But this is Pink. I mean, this is Caitlin. Her eyes are much better. Her ears are better, but they're still really crusty. And Pink probably shouldn't be out all day. I wanted to do it slowly, and yesterday she was out for an hour in the morning when the sun wasn't high, and then went back out at about 3, and it looked like it was gonna rain. Someone's biting at my boots. But today, because he's soldering right next to their shelter, it freaked her out. So she has come back in. Now you can see the hair is actually coming back around her eyes and look really good. But her ears aren't great. This ear actually looks pretty good. Not like theirs. So their ears are all full of fur. They're smooth inside. Her ears are not. This crazy buddy. But I think she's recovering. Now, you're supposed to keep them inside till they recover, but I don't think her hair is going to fully grow back. What I should probably start doing is I should start putting coconut oil again on their, I don't know why they're here when there is shade. Come on, let's go in the shade. On the inside of their ears, because they don't look like they're scratching them much, so they're not bothering them as much, but they're really still a little crusty. So maybe some coconut oil will help clean that up a little bit. Here comes my boy. Those of you that haven't been watching for long, this is Sal. He is Pink's baby, one of Pink's babies. Caitlin is also Pink's baby, but is older than Sal. So when I had the babies, and he's the only one left, I named them all after their moms. So Pink's babies were Rose and Rose? I'm drawing a blank on the girl. And I couldn't come up with a boy's name for Pink. So his name is Sal, which is short for salmon. And he's the only one from that generation that I kept because he is just my baby. He is a castrated male. Castrated males are called withers, and he is, he's just here because he's adorable, and he loves the dogs. So the dogs don't love him, by the way, but he loves the dogs, and he's not afraid of much. And so we decided we'd keep him. The good thing about sheep is they don't cost much. Here's this one lying in the sun. She should really be in the shade. I have a feeling this was too much for her. Although she's still eating, so I'm not sure why she's even lying down. Typically they sit down either to sleep or to ruminate. But since she's eating, her daughter does that. And the thing about sheep is, about any animal probably, some of them have habits that seem like something might be wrong, but it's just that animal's habits. Well, she is not one to normally sit down. Here, she's coming in the shade a little bit. Katie, her daughter, who is over there sitting down, loves to sit and eat. And she's done that since she was little. So when she does that, I don't want to say I don't worry, but I don't worry as much. Typically, if you see a sheep sitting down like that, you want to look for other things, but are they anemic? So then you want to check their eyes. If you do this to their eye, and where it's pink, it's more white, they're probably anemic. And if they're anemic, it's probably because they have a heavy parasite load. She will not let me look at her eyes right now, but I'll try and do that tonight. But she got up and she's eating right here, which is good because it's shady. The funny thing is she does not love me because I've been trying to treat her ear. So just to give you the history of Pink, she has had sun sensitivities for about a year. And when she itches it, just like her sister maybe, Red used to do, we actually called Red because it got so bad. And they both made their ears bleed and then got maggots in their ear. This one I treated a little differently. We tried everything with Red. And I think we got rid of the maggots, but I didn't know that you needed to keep them out of the sun for at least a week. And she just got so bad. She was miserable. Whereas I don't think Red is miserable. Her ears perk up a lot during the day. And she seems to be doing pretty well. But she did get maggots in her ear. So we treated her using Blue Coat, or what they call here the purple spray, which is slightly different from Blue Coat but has the same active ingredients. And then we gave her a shot of ivermectin to help kill the bugs from the inside. So that helped a lot. Took a couple of days, but they did go away. And I'm still treating her ear. You could see a little bit of purple. I'm still treating her ear because it doesn't want to heal. So I think she just messed it up exactly where the, so you can see her eyes have no hair, but they're not crusty really, and they're not, she doesn't look like she's scratching them much. But back to her ear. She has a cut at the bottom where the ear kind of moves, and it's just not healing. So I don't think it's related to the sun at this point. I think it's just when she moves her ear, it aggravates the injury. And so we're keeping a close eye on it. I'm trying not to spray it every day because I think there's alcohol in those, and those can be irritating. And I don't want to give her any other reasons to need to itch her ear. But I'm probably spraying it about every other day, just because I don't want the maggots to come back. So they're really hard to treat in her ear. So, but she's doing okay. I'm a little worried about having her out all day today, but she's doing okay. Her winter coat is still there a little bit. I came in, we're gonna walk the puppies. Although I see someone just pee-peed in the back of their cage. Do you hear that noise? It's a tiny bird, or maybe a few of them. They're so loud. It's crazy. It just flew away. I wanted you to see it. I'll see if I can spot it in the video. Oh, there it is. It's not a hummingbird. It's slightly bigger than a hummingbird, but it's like literally smaller than the palm of my hand, and they're so loud. All right, we're gonna walk the puppies. Say hi, puppies. Punky's like, I don't like that thing. Okay, I'm gonna put it down, Punk, and we'll go for a walk. Lulu, you're so cute. Okay, this is our midday walk. They pull me halfway. We have a weird walk today because we can't go in the pasture because the fence is up because the sheep are in there. Ooh. So it's probably about 1:30, and the dogs were going for a walk. Something over there here they keep wanting to eat that I won't let them eat. No, no, no. Come on, that's the spot. I don't know if it's some other dog's poop. They love to eat sheep poop, but every once in a while they prefer to roll in dog poop than eat it. But, oh, good girl, Punky. But they got into a fight the other day right over there because Punky was eating something. So now we won't let them. We are going to walk. So this pasture right now, this side looks pretty good, but this side is full of that cow grass that I'm gonna have to have someone come. It's gonna take them days to remove it. I thought about using the tiller and just trying to till it, the whole area, but then I'm just gonna deal with weeds anyway, so I'm better off having someone come in and I guess maybe where it's really thick I could use the tiller, but the tiller's not working yet. And other than that, I think I will have to have someone dig it out. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna take days. But I don't want to just leave it there and have the animals eat it. The sheep get sick, and we didn't get a cow, so I don't have to worry about that, but I need to get it cleaned up before I do. So otherwise the cow will eat it, poop out the seeds all over the farm, and it'll just get worse. So the cow grass is this high clumps of grass, and it's all over the place here. The sheep most sheep will typically only eat it if they have to, but I think a couple of mine like it. So we're gonna go into the food forest pasture. We haven't done anything up here yet. I shouldn't say that. We've planted a few things. We've got a few avocados planted and another fruit, and then we just planted, oh no, that's on the other side. We did just plant a different type of banana tree in here, but you can't tell the difference. Well, I'm sure some people can, but I can't tell the difference until the bananas start growing. Come here, girls. Come on. We did plant some more grasses in here, and all along the fence line we planted Mexican sunflower recently, so that should start to come up. I took all the moringa out of the air prune bed. Come here. And some of the ballow, and that's planted in 2 rows right here. I don't know if you could really see the rows, but I'm standing between them. And then we have a row of grasses, lemongrass, and a little bit of moringa. This row here, I have a lot of moringa, so I planted it. Can always cut it down. But this row here is what I call my 2-year row, because I have cassava and pineapple, and then some moringa, which should, well, it's really just there. And then this row here is again grass and lemongrass. The grass, the lemongrass, the moringa, the ballow, the Mexican sunflower is all here, literally, because it all grows quickly, and you can cut it pretty short and it'll come right back. Punky got scared because Lulu was moving the plant. And it's used as chop and drop. I think I've shown you that. This is my main row, and we just recently, ooh, Lulu, you okay? This is my main row. It has a little of everything, but here is my a fruit tree. I've got some bananas that were recently planted to help the coffee plants. The coffee plants really needed more shade, so we planted some banana to help with that. Here are my cacao. Also have coffee. There you can see the other the other banana tray. It does look different. I don't know what kind of banana it grows, but I can tell you the bunches are huge. And so hopefully that'll do well here. Look at these girls eating grass. I think I've mentioned this in a video before, but these girls eat a lot of grass. And it does not mean they have a stomach ache. So I have one of the inside dogs, Bonnie. If she's not feeling well, she'll eat grass until she throws up, and then she's fine. But these girls eat grass because they were starving as puppies. So I think grass was one of their foods until they came here and had unlimited dog food. Not unlimited anymore because somebody's a little chunky. She's a little heavy. Somebody asked me the other day, what's the difference between Punky's food and Lulu's food? And I'm like, nothing. They get the same amount of food. They get the same type of food, same amount, same time, every day. Whoa. But Punky is a little bit stocky. Right, Punk? Okay, come on, Lou, let's go. Keep going. Okay, cacao tree. This is the new banana tree. It's got very narrow leaves. I don't know if they'll stay that way or if that's because it's fairly young. But and then these are plantain trees. I think they look like bananas, but I thought they were plantain trees over here. That's another type of bird up there. The birds are just crazy right now. Come on, Lou. We're not going over there. Come on. I hate being in this spot of the farm because this is where we ran into that giant lizard that chased us. So I like to get through this part pretty quickly, but they don't always understand that. So now we're going back into their pasture. We're not staying here. They spend time in their pasture. Come on, girls. in the morning. Come on, girls, through the door. Come on, Punky, move. Good girl. I like to keep this back door closed all the time, just in case, because I don't want giant lizards coming in here. Plus, I bring them in from the other side, and I don't want them running away. Okay, girls, you can't do it that way. So I'm not going to leave them in here now. She's chasing bugs. I almost never leave them in here during midday walk. We just use it as a pass-through. But at night and in the morning, they spend some time in here while I take care of the chickens and the ducks. Right, girlies? Okay, so that's my walk with the puppies. You can see they're still doing great. They're still happy little girls. They still live in the kennel, but they get a lot of attention, and they keep themselves busy back here. Mostly watching the chickens and chasing the chickens and barking at the chickens, and keeping an eye on, there's a road, I don't know, 100, 150 yards behind them, and they love to see who goes by. Right? Right? And so, yeah, they keep themselves busy. They're pretty happy girls. These girls are so much younger than my inside dogs that I think there'll come a day when they'll come inside. But my inside dogs are not dog friendly. And I don't think these girls would be either, because they had not been socialized. Thanks for joining us this week. Sorry we weren't able to show you a new animal on the farm. We did think we were going to get a milk cow and then decided we weren't ready. So working on things on the farm to get us ready for that, but we are probably a few months away. But thanks for watching. We will show you the finished sheep shelter hopefully next week. And please give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button to follow along, and click on the bell so that you're notified when our next video comes out. We'll see you next week. Bye.